Hello phone fans, I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at a mount for a phone, but not the kind that you would use in a car or on your desk. This one is, this is for those of you who use your phone as a camera, which is pretty much everybody these days, except for people with jitterbugs. And I came across this, I got it for free actually, while I was investigating Temu, which I will get around to the review. Don't worry, just be patient. So anyways, I came across this and I thought, wow, this looks like something that could be potentially nice to have, depending on how well built it is and whether it has the features I would like it to have or need it to have. So this is what it looks like. And it was manufactured by, and I'm going to slaughter this name, so I apologize in advance. If somebody can tell me the right way to break it up into different words, that would be helpful. Shizhifandianzishangwu Company Limited, or something like that. Yeah, that's it. And this is the phone mount ZL-F06. As you can see, there is a tapped hold built into that there, and also this one here, which means that if you want to, you can remove this from the rest of the setup, and you can just use this piece. Now, this piece is the piece that I don't like. Why? Because I don't want to spend as long as it takes to unthread this to get it to the right approximately thickness for my phone, and then I have to tighten it down. And yes, they do have rubber here, and there are lips to help keep it in place, and that's great. But to have to use a thumb screw isn't so great. Maybe if they'd chosen a thumb screw that had a wider space between each thread, that would have been okay. But this, now if you need it to be really precise for some reason, that's a different story. But again, if you want to use this separately, you can remove it by taking this all the way off, just like that. And you can see that that uses a ratchet system of sorts. I mean, I can't think of a better word for it than ratchet, which allows you to, and again, this is a problem because you have to get it loose enough that it can actually rotate. If it's too tight, even a little bit too tight, it's already locked up. So it's another weakness of this. But once it's loose enough, you can get it to the right ratchet position you want it in. Obviously, there are a limited number of those. And then you can tighten that up. And for those of you who don't understand, these holes are for mounting onto a tripod. Let me show you. So you will need something like this, a flat mounting thing that you normally would use for a camera. And then there's this pin. You need to either get that between those holes there or make sure it gets tamped down with them. And you just hold it on there and then you tighten it on. This is not my favorite mounting mechanism, but it's what I've got. And it's a pain. But once you can get it connected, it's fine. So now I can do what I need to do. And that's it. So just something to keep in mind in case you decide you want to go a little bit more pro with your static shots or static position shots or whatever the people that are experts in photography call them. Where you need a tripod, now you know. You have another option. Now, if I could, what I would do, and I might even try to do this anyways, if I can figure out a way to do it without damaging this. This is what I would have liked for them to have on here. And if I wanted to, I could switch these. It's probably got this, not quite as much length as the original one, but it's the springs, right? And so I could just take that off, put this on, but there's no ratchet, so I'd have to cry about that, I guess. But this is what came with, and it's okay. It's not bad. Just doesn't meet my needs exactly. but still. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.
Need to ask for your help. I'm sorry. On December 11th, 2024, Amazon terminated me and used false accusations against me. And on December 17th, I had my left shoulder operated on. I'm getting a lot better. I can do some things with my hand and my arm, but it's still pretty limited. If you could please help me out by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and turning on notifications for my channels, that would really help. If you want to help me financially and you can afford to, you can go to my Glenn's Fast Reviews and you can do a super thanks as a donation there. If you want to donate on a monthly basis, you can become a member there. And or you can go to patreon.com/GLENNMII. So thank you for that. Also, I'd like to say thank you to bleepingcomputer.com for allowing me to post messages on their forum about my videos. Thank you so much. And don't forget to visit them. They offer a lot of wonderful resources for people who are using computers. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.